We are out live on the patio this morning, and hitting the road this week is this big blue van behind me. It is from Atrium Medical Center. It is the Mobile Mammography Unit. And here to talk about the van and the important thing that you can do on this van is Anna Miners from Atrium Medical. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, and this is kind of a first for you guys to have this big van on the road.
It is. We're very excited.
And talk about what exactly will happen on the van and how important it was to kind of get it out and mobile.
Sure. Well, as you know, women are busy. We tend to always take care of ourselves before we take care of others before we take care of ourselves. So the importance of having the vehicle is to come to the communities of where women live, where they work, bring it to them to make it very easy and convenient for them to get a mammogram. So they'll just come in and get registered, and the whole experience takes about 20 minutes.
And we're looking at the outside of the van right now. Bright blue color, the wrap right there done by Crux Roadboard Graphics out of Kentucky. We're going to walk up into the van, so you'll notice the outside when you're driving by, but inside there are some important things in here that a woman walks on. I guess the first step in one of these vans is to get kind of signed up and to get your medical history kind of passed along.
Correct. So this is a registration area. It's very comfortable. They'll be able to sit on a comfortable chair, couch. They'll come over here and sit down to get registered. Once they're registered, they will go into the dressing rooms right behind us.
And what we're looking at back there, Anna, is basically the same thing you would see in a doctor's office, right?
In our breast center, it's the exact same equipment. We have 3D technology, so everything you'll get in our breast center, you will receive here on our unit as well.
And in looking at the mammogram, after you get one, obviously you get the results back. Will the women be able to know exactly what was found in that mammogram right then on board this bus?
For screening mammograms, we don't give results right away. It has to be read by a radiologist. But if there is something found, they will get a phone call from our breast center to tell them that they need to come back for a diagnostic. So they'll find that out very quickly.
And I was, as I've talked about on the show, diagnosed with breast cancer in March of this year. I got a mammogram, and my lump did not show up on the mammogram. So kind of the twofold of the self-breast exam is really important, because sometimes mammograms aren't a 100% guarantee, but they're still important to get.
They are very important, but with the 3D technology that we have, it makes it even more easier to find lumps that you would not find on the traditional 2D technology.
And talk about the van itself. But besides being here today, when you're first launching it, it'll be out on the roadways around the Miami Valley. You have a couple different stops. This van can go to churches, to businesses. What is kind of the first location it'll be at?
The first location is going to be at a physician's office in Lebanon. There are no offices out in Lebanon that have mammography, so we're very excited to have our first stop in Lebanon at Dr. Doolin and more Doolin's.
Okay, and talk about the cost too. If a woman wants to get a mammogram, what's the cost to her?
The cost is the same as for insurance. They have a screening once a year, so they'll just turn it into their insurance.
So it could be a copay.
Correct, copay.
All right, great advice. Obviously, a great van to look for out on the roadways. Thank you so much for coming in.